I'm happy to be here at Chinmaya Viswa Vidyapeeth, the place where Adi Shankara was born, and which is going to be a seat of learning the traditional systems. Very happy that this university is started with the aim of nurturing Sanskrit and Indic knowledge systems, and also with emphasis on applied psychology. I feel it's very timely and very need of the moment for the society in which we are living. And the atmosphere, the people, and the surroundings are so encouraging and so inspiring that I'm sure that this would be a place where the young minds would get knowledge that is required for them to achieve happiness. Actually, if you see, the pursuit of all our life is to get happiness, and we start pursuing things assuming that it lead to happiness. And many people who achieve success in materialistic terms have realized that that has not taken them to the path or the destination where they aimed at. And that is where our traditional knowledge systems would help. They are imbibed into our family systems, our traditions, that how to support each other and how to mentor the young people and also achieve happiness. And that is where I think the connecting the Indian traditional knowledge systems is very important. And this university starting with that as an aim is a very remarkable thing. And we are working on a project connecting Indian knowledge tradition systems to higher education systems. And that's where how we can integrate the traditional knowledge systems and what has been taught, what has been scriptured to the modern education, higher education system, especially the higher education system. And we just trying to explore and how we can contribute to the cause of this project. While we have knowledge in pockets about the Indian knowledge systems, higher education system, how it should be, I think the challenge is to link them. The challenge is to bring them together, understand how it was taught, what was the meaning behind it, and then see whether we can integrate into our higher education system. And it's also appropriate to talk about this university and the role that is likely to play. While the modern technologies, the modern growth, the science and technology, whatever growths that are happening are very important to help the large number of masses that are available in this country to enhance their quality of life. But when you say enhance the quality of life, the inner happiness is the most important thing in the quality of life. You would see a peasant in a farming or a person who is plucking the coconuts, you would find them very happy people. They are not worried about the materialistically how much they've achieved. And that is what we have to learn. The artisan in a village, when they carve those sculptures or when somebody plays a music, the type of happiness they get. And that happiness is what we have to make people realize. And this happiness is in doing things well in the field which you have chosen. When I say doing well, it is for achieving the purpose for which you started and also doing good to the society. There are a lot of people in the society who need upliftment, and can our research, can our work can go there. And the theme which is linking to the Indic knowledge systems, it's very important in that context. Lot can be done. This I look at as a beginning. Lot can be done. When I say lot can be done, the first thing is that even systematic analysis of what was there in our Indic knowledge systems is a very important thing. If you say that it was done earlier, that is not sufficient. In the era where the children would question everything, would like to get answers from you, you have to explain them what was there inside. This research, on one hand, the research should be done in terms of formalizing or understanding and say this is what it has been there before. For example, if you take the Vastu Shastra. Today the Vastu Shastra may be taken as a belief that it will do some wonders to you or good for you. But that would become tending towards the superstition. The young fellow may say it is superstition. But if we are able to do research and say what really goes into Vastu Shastra and then compare with the modern architecture, that is what the green buildings are talking about, then it will be very easy to take the young minds along the traditional knowledge system. So I think this is where the marrying the modern technology and the ancient wisdom is what is the challenge, and I'm sure this university would fill that gap. And personally I have been interested in understanding this link between the modern management systems to the ancient knowledge, and in that context whether we can I look forward to contributing here, especially the formulating the curriculum to the teacher training systems, and because teachers are the most important link in the development of the society. I think it's very important that we should pay sufficient attention to this domain, and I feel very happy to be here, and that happiness says that this enhances your contribution, and I look forward to contribute whatever I can do for the betterment of this university, which I see a great future, and this would be a seat of learning not only for Indians but also from people across different countries.